Yo, what's going on YouTube? With the new Mythical Island pack comes new cards, which means we have a new top 5 cards from the pack that I'm going to share with you today. My favorite new card in this pack is actually going to be Scolipede. This is by far the most fun card in the game. You run this with Serperior, oh man, you're going to be having a good time. Serperior doubles your amount of grass energy value. So for every grass energy you have on your Scolipede, if you have 2 energy, for example, that now counts as 4, which means you'll get 4 coin flips, and each coin flip will give you a chance to hit for 50 damage, and Scolipede will just infinitely stack. The art looks cool, the gameplay is fun, it's so great. Now for the second best card, I'm actually going to say Mew. If you have 2 Mew set up, he can apply a lot of pressure. You are mimicking any ability that you want while slowly pressuring your enemy with 20 damage. You can throw this card into any deck. I ran this into a Charizard deck. They're forced to play around my Mew. No matter what I did, I put all of their Pokemon in a one-shot position. Why? Because I can just copy their moves. So if you use your ability into an Arcanine and you use his Inferno Rush, you will also take the 20 damage recoil from the ability. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but Mew adds so much value. You can throw it into any deck. If you don't know what to put in, you just put in a Mew. You never know, you might get it and you'll have to build it, and yeah, it just puts you in a great situation. It puts the enemy in a very tight spot because they now have to play around your Mew. But you have to be very smart with how you play it, because it is an EX card, and if you mess up, that's 2 points. It only has 130 health, so it's not the tankiest, so you do need to be smart with it. Now, the third best card in the new set is actually going to be Vaporeon. Man, Vaporeon is so good for all of these big, heavy-hitting water Pokemon. It's going to be great with Blastoise, it's going to be great with Gyarados, it's going to be great with Articuno, and the best thing is, you can pair it with Misty. Wow. Isn't that fun? So what Vaporeon does is that it has a new ability in the game, which allows you to move your water energy around freely and put it wherever you like between your Pokemon. Now, the fourth best Pokemon in the pack, IMO, is actually Chatot. Wow, bet you didn't see that coming, but Chatot, oh my god, this card gives you so many opportunities and allows you to get your cards very, very quickly. So what this card does is quite interesting. It's very unique, it's new to the game. It kind of shits on red cards, I'll be honest. If you have this card up front for 1 colorless energy, you can play all the cards you have in your hand onto your bench, and then use your ability to send whatever cards you have in your hand back into your deck, shuffle it, bring in the same amount of cards from your deck that your opponent has in their hand. So if your opponent has 5 cards in their hand and you just got rid of 2 cards, put them back into your deck, now you're bringing out 5 new cards. And the great thing is you can do this every turn until you get what you want, and even better, you can play those cards and then do the ability. So say you get like 3 cards you really need, oh great, I'll just do it again and get more cards that I might need until you find a hand you really like. It's won me games just because I get going so quickly. It's so fun. Definitely try Chatot out if you haven't. He's a great early game Pokemon. The only downside is once you get the cards you need, you don't really need him. He just kind of takes up a slot on your bench. Now the good thing is you don't need to waste an X speed or anything on him, because to be honest, you're not really going to use him again. That's what I find anyway. Now the rank 5 Pokemon, I think one of the best cards from the new pack is actually Marshadow. Marshadow is a crazy Pokemon because it really puts your enemies in a tight situation sometimes and really makes them think, right? This Pokemon enables sacrifice plays, which I think is an amazing play style, and it's one I personally enjoy. Marshadow will do an extra 60 damage if your previous Pokemon was knocked out. If you can weaken some Pokemon but you don't have enough to one-shot them, oh, but they see your Marshadow on the bench, they don't want to lose. They don't want to get their Mewtwo taken out. Oh yeah. So it forces people to play around it, which is a great thing for you, which lets you play how you want to play more effectively. Right, with that being said, that's my top 5. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy playing a new pack. I'll see you guys in game at some point, hopefully, or you can come join my stream over on twitch.tv/Dankbak, where I stream this game Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. UK time. Sweet. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.